everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 32 of 2023. So this week is one of those where I really did not have very many photos. I was super struggling even just to get the photos that I had. So you'll see that I have a picture here of me and my friend Quincy, and it is blown up. So that is one of those little tips that I learned way back from Dearly D, watching her channel, where she would blow up a photo to be like a 6x8 or whatever to fill in some of those extra pockets. And that's something that I find that has really helped me on the really slow weeks where I have like no photos to speak of. So besides that, you'll see that the majority of my cards are from Ellie's studio. I think all of those 3x4 cards are, including the book review card, I do believe. But this one that I'm working on now for my title card, the background like little grid is actually from Pink Fresh. So I did grab a few of my Pink Fresh supplies from the project that I'm working on over on Patreon right now. I'm using like all different Pink Fresh collections. So I grabbed out these alphas and then some of the little small titles that you'll see and the round chipboard flare that I'm going to use. All of that is from Pink Fresh. So I kind of just grabbed out some different things here just to spice up my layout just a little bit. So that's where the background grid paper came from. But all of those little tags that I fussy cut, those came from just a regular 3x4 card, again from Ellie's studio. So I just wanted the card to be a 4x6 instead of a 3x4 because once again, I don't have a lot of photos. So I needed my title card to fill up that entire like 2 pocket area there of a 4x6 instead of the 3x4s. So I just kind of cut it down or cut down that 3x4 card to just add in all of the little tags. And I think that looks cute. Added a week 32. I think that the black 32 numbers are from maybe Citrus Twist, I feel maybe. So they're pretty old and I just randomly had them in my like little stash over here. So as I'm kind of just working away here, I will explain my week a bit, and all of these other embellishments here are going to be from Pink Fresh if you are curious. So the biggest photo here is of me and my friend Quincy. So it was so fun. I was able to meet up with him for a much needed lunch catch up. It was so nice. So we were super good buds whenever I worked at my office job before I started like scrapbooking full time. And we both actually quit together as a united force. And he was just always a really good friend at work. And it was so nice being able to catch up because we hadn't seen each other since then, which was 2021. So it has been a while. So it was super fun. We even chatted with another coworker on the phone while we were having lunch, and it was just a great time to catch up. So loved that. And I figured since that was definitely the most exciting photo of the week, I would blow that one up. And luckily, whenever I cut it, because I'm going to cut it in half actually to be 2 4x6s to fit in those pockets, I was able to do it where I don't like cut through faces or anything like that, and it works out good enough for me. So besides that, my other photos are from the 2 here that I have already adhered down are from Home Depot. So earlier in the week, me and Will were running errands and we did get a bunch of stuff from Home Depot. So I took a picture of the pretty like paint swatch wall because we were picking out a new paint color. Now we went with a light gray, so it wasn't all that exciting. But I love seeing all the paint swatches. That's always fun, and I always have to snap a picture of them. And then the other photo is of our cart at Home Depot after we had like our gallons of paint and some spray paint and all of our supplies, and we each picked up a plant, and it was just so much fun to just go and do kind of those mundane tasks, but just to know that we are going to be fixing up our TV room and doing a little refresh. So it was exciting to pick up everything. Then at the bottom, I have 2 books that I listened to through audio this past week. So you'll see that I added on that summer list card where I have some journaling, but I'm just not feeling it. And from the beginning, I was considering putting this kind of random like utensil, the fork, the knife, and the spoon card because me and Quincy did go out to eat lunch. And I was kind of thinking that I might use that one, but then I went with that other one, but I didn't like it. I don't know, something about it bothered me. So I ended up getting rid of that card that I journaled on a little bit, and then I just added the fork, knife, and spoon, and I personally like it more, so I'm happy for the change. You'll also notice that down at the bottom, the very lower left-hand card, so I noticed that in that Pink Fresh, it's basically, I don't know what what it says that it is, like what it is. I don't know what the word is, but anyways, y'all, sometimes when you're on these short timed videos, it is hard to get your mind right to figure out all your words. But anyway, that Pink Fresh little pack of pre-made titles, like mini titles, I was able to take the off of like restart. I think I just chopped that right off, and then they had the word fresh and they had the word time. So I was like, oh my gosh, refresh time, because that's exactly what we're doing with the TV room. So I was happy to have been able to kind of create my own title there. I know what the word was, marketed. I was going to say, I'm not sure what Pink Fresh has marketed those little titles as, but I'm just calling them mini titles. So as we go on, you'll see that I've added a dash border around a couple of these tags on my title card. I also am adding just some of those small sentiments on this roller stamp that I have that I use all of the time. Sometimes I just like the way that looks with the little ghosting stamping there. And then I did add 3 of those chipboard flares from Pink Fresh, the Enjoy at the top title card, the Good Life at the very bottom, and then there was a book for the book review, so I felt like that worked out nicely. So on my book review card, I am going to be talking about both of these books. They were both excellent. Home Before Dark, I could have sworn I'd already read, but I definitely did not remember it, so I don't think that I did at all. And the Lisa Jewell, None of This Is True, is a new release, and I loved it. I thought it was so good. So both 5 stars for sure. So you'll see that I added a little label onto the bottom of that photo of me and Quincy just to say that we met for lunch. And then I'm adding on some final touches here with a few gold stars, of course. And then I think I just add one other tiny phrase sticker to the fork, knife, and spoon card, and I do add just a couple other pieces of washi tape, and we will be done. So this one, of course, as always, came together super quickly. That's one thing I love about Project Life. I have all my products right here, and I can just zoom right through getting these pages done, and it feels great to have another one completed. So yeah, I think that even though I was really struggling at the beginning with finding enough photos, you would never know that whenever you see the end product. And I'm super, super happy about that. So with that, friends, we are about done. So I hope that you enjoyed this process video. If you did, please give me a like, and please also consider subscribing. And of course, I'll be back at you super soon with another one. Have a great day, y'all. Bye, friends.